On the pages of history, we find some characters whose mention even today is a source of astonishment, curiosity, and warning. One such mysterious character who caused an upheaval in the history of the children of Israel was the sorcerer Samiri. Who was this person? Where did he come from? And how did he push an entire nation into the deep pit of misguidance? Today, we will unveil all the secrets of this Samiri, whose mention is also found in the Holy Quran. This story is not just about a sorcerer, but a tale of human weakness, the test of faith, and the struggle against satanic whispers. Thousands of years ago, on the land of Egypt, Pharaoh ruled, under whose oppression the children of Israel groaned. Allah Almighty sent Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, to deliver them. A series of miracles began, and finally, by Allah's command, Prophet Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt. In the darkness of the night, the sea parted into two, and the children of Israel miraculously crossed. Pharaoh and his army were drowned. This was a grand victory, a moment that should have strengthened the faith of the children of Israel, but the coming time showed how weak the human self is. When the children of Israel reached the Sinai desert, they faced many difficulties. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue surrounded them, but Allah Almighty, out of His mercy, bestowed upon them delicious foods like manna and salwa, and caused springs of water to gush from stones. Despite all these miracles, some among the children of Israel had doubts and worldly desires hidden in their hearts. During this time, Allah Almighty summoned Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, to Mount Tur to bestow upon him the Torah. Before leaving, Prophet Moses instructed his brother Prophet Aaron, peace be upon him, to oversee the children of Israel and guide them to stay on the straight path. Prophet Moses stayed on Mount Tur for 40 days and 40 nights. During this period, a strange transformation began to occur among the children of Israel. A person appeared on the scene who became known as Samiri. Who was Samiri? There are different accounts regarding him in traditions. According to one narration, he was from among the children of Israel and skilled in sorcery. Some commentators say that he was a mysterious personality from childhood. Some narrations state that in his childhood, he escaped Pharaoh's oppression and hid in a cave where Angel Jibril, peace be upon him, nurtured him, due to which he gained special insight, but he misused this insight. The important thing is that he was not from the children of Israel, but rather from the Coptic inhabitants of Egypt. When Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, delivered them from Pharaoh, Samiri also came out with them. Samiri possessed something that he obtained after Pharaoh's drowning. When the children of Israel were crossing the sea and Pharaoh's army was behind them, Angel Jibril, peace be upon him, was riding a special horse and moving ahead. Samiri saw him and recognized him. Wherever Angel Jibril's horse passed, the dust there would glow with a special light. Samiri took a handful of this glowing dust. At that time, he did not realize what wonders this dust would show, but the seed of his ill intention and devilry had perhaps been sown then. In the absence of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, Samiri began to put his evil plan into action. He saw that the children of Israel were wearing gold ornaments. These were the ornaments they had borrowed from the Copts when leaving Egypt, with the intention of returning them. But Samiri gave them misleading advice. He said that these ornaments were a sign of bad luck, and they should be gathered and thrown into the fire. The children of Israel, who had just escaped Pharaoh's magic but were not completely free from the deep roots of idolatry, fell for Samiri's words. They gathered their ornaments and gave them to Samiri. Samiri heated and melted them in fire, and then he mixed his collected handful of special dust into this molten gold. Miraculously, or with the help of satanic forces, a calf was formed from this gold which emitted a peculiar sound. The Holy Quran mentions it in Surah Taha. So he produced for them a calf, a mere body, which had a lowing sound. Samiri said to the children of Israel, "This is your God and the God of Moses, but Moses has forgotten." The children of Israel, who lacked firmness in faith, fell into this satanic deception. They began to prostrate before this calf. Prophet Aaron, peace be upon him, advised them much, warned them, and reminded them of Allah's oneness. But the children of Israel refused to listen to him. They said, "We will persist in worshipping this calf until Moses returns to us." 40 days later, when Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, returned from Mount Tur with the tablets of the Torah, he saw the condition of his people. He was overwhelmed with anger and sorrow. The Holy Quran states in Surah Al-Araf, "And when Moses returned to his people, he was in severe anger and sorrow. He said, 'How evil is that which you did after me? Did you reject your Lord's command so soon?' Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, angrily threw down the tablets of the Torah and turned towards Prophet Aaron, peace be upon him. He grabbed his brother's beard and pulled it, asking what had happened. Prophet Aaron replied, 'O son of my mother, the people considered me weak and were about to kill me, so do not let their enemies rejoice over me and do not consider me among the wrongdoing people.' Prophet Moses then turned to Samiri and asked, 'O Samiri, what is your case?' Samiri replied, 'I saw what they did not see, so I took a handful from the footprint of the messenger and threw it, and my soul prompted me to do so.' This was his confession of his evil deed, which he committed under the desires of his self. Prophet Moses inflicted a severe punishment upon Samiri. He said, 'Go, your punishment throughout life will be that you will keep saying, "Do not touch me." And for you is an appointment which will not fail you. And look at your God, to which you remained devoted. We will burn it and scatter its ashes in the sea.' Samiri received this punishment that he would remain away from people all his life. No one would touch him, nor could he touch anyone. This was a spiritual and psychological punishment that kept reminding him of his sin. His calf was burned, and its ashes were scattered in the sea to completely eradicate that sign of polytheism. The story of Samiri teaches us several important lessons. First lesson, the importance of leadership. In the absence of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, the children of Israel went astray, which shows how essential the presence of a true and righteous leader is for any nation. Second lesson, protection from satanic whispers. Samiri recognized the weaknesses of the children of Israel and succeeded in misleading them. This teaches us that not everything that glitters is gold, and we must protect ourselves from satanic whispers and misleading words. Third lesson, firmness of faith. The children of Israel worshipped the calf, even though they had witnessed Allah's miracles. This reminds us that faith is not just a verbal affirmation, but believing in Allah's oneness in the depths of the heart and remaining steadfast on it in all circumstances. Fourth lesson, the reality of worldly wealth. The children of Israel preferred gold ornaments over their faith, which led to their destruction. This teaches us that worldly wealth is a temporary thing, and one should never compromise their faith for it. Even in today's era, we need to be wary of such Samiri characters who try to mislead us through new methods, be it social media or any other platform. Satanic whispers and misleading ideas are present everywhere. We must strengthen our faith, seek guidance from the Quran and Sunnah, and ponder over the words of our scholars and leaders. This story also tells us that Allah Almighty's grip is very severe. Samiri was punished in this world and will also have to account for his deeds in the hereafter. Therefore, we should keep the fear of Allah in our hearts at every step and refrain from every act that deviates us from the straight path. Samiri's story is not just a historical event, but a sign of warning for humanity in every era. It tells us how the weaknesses of the self, lack of faith, and satanic whispers can push a person into the depths of sin. Let us all together strengthen our faith, support truth and righteousness, and avoid all kinds of evil and misguidance. We hope you enjoyed this informative documentary. If you like this video, please like it, share it with your friends and family so that they can also be aware of this important story. Let us know in the comments what other Islamic topics you would like to see documentaries on. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you stay updated with all our upcoming videos. Thank you.